So basically, I watched a show called The Summer I Turned Pretty, right? I watched that, and I have to say, it is probably one of the most abysmal shows I've ever watched in my entire life. Let me tell you why a little bit. So, this show is about two families where the two moms have been best friends their entire life, basically. And these two families take a trip to a beach every summer and share a summer house, and it's real fun, right? All right, so in this, there's the two families. There's a brother and a sister in one family. There's two brothers in one family. All we really need to worry about is the sister in this because she's the main character of the story. So the two brothers are named. The older one is Conrad. He's 18. The other one's Jeremiah, 16. Older brother, younger brother, right? The story focuses around a girl named Belly, who's 16, and she's going through a whole bunch of drama, all that, throughout her newfound prettiness, right? So basically, the whole story is a back and forth love triangle. When you think it's going somewhere, it goes the complete opposite direction each time. Like, this show had me just like yelling at the screen. And I get it's not made for somebody like me, you know, it's more so a teen girl type drama. But I got myself watching it, and I can't explain to you how upset this whole show made me. So throughout watching the show, there were many times where I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be good. You know, she's going to make the right decision. She's going to go the right path. She's going to be happy. She's going to make the brothers happy. No, none of it. None of it. Everything is messed up. Nothing lines up right. Nothing works out the way you want it to. It's annoying. It's annoying the entire time. So, basically, throughout the story, she is now pretty. So, the older brother had been treating her nice the whole time, right? Her whole life, he's been treating her nice. He's been with her even when she wasn't pretty. So, now that she's pretty, she has a boyfriend. They're doing all right. She has, a boyfriend. They're doing okay. And now this older brother, Conrad, is starting to show interest in her. And she shows interest back because she's always had feelings for him, but he hasn't, reciprocated it back. And they haven't ever linked. So, now that they are semi-talking, like they're sending signals back and forth. They're talking with each other. They're flirting back and forth. No big deal. But then this Conrad guy's also leading on another girl this whole time. He's leading her on doing the same thing that he is with Belly. So he's leading her on saying, I like you. We can probably be together. We can do this. We can do that. And then he's turning right around that same day and then going back to Belly and saying, don't worry about it. I like you. You're awesome. We're having a great time. No problem. And that's just the beginning. It gets much worse. I mean, that just sounds like, okay, whatever. He can't make up his mind. But then he's getting more wishy-washy each day. And she decides, I want to know for sure if you'll be with me. And she brings it up with him. And he basically says, like, no, we can't be together. We can't do this. Sorry, I can't be with you. And she's like, all right, cool. Fine. So after all that happens, Conrad's brother Jeremiah comes into the picture and says, you know what, Belly? I like you. And then it's a whole big reveal of Jeremiah likes her. Whoa, that's awesome. Ah. So they end up getting really close. And she ends up basically saying that she likes him too. And that they should be together. And that's how it should be. So they get together, they have their kiss, they have their intimate moments, they're doing fine. They're riding the wave fine, they're doing alright. It's just another summer, kid fling. No big deal, right? So my main gripe with this show is this back and forth. Conrad does something wrong, but Belly still likes him. And then Jeremiah is the complete nice guy. Nothing wrong. He doesn't do anything to wrong her ever. Only shows that he likes her. And she still chooses Conrad every time. And that's what pisses me off the whole time. So at the end of the story, I'm basically just ranting about what pissed me off so much about this show. So at the end of this story, there's this big dance that they do at, during that time. And Belly's supposed to be doing it with Jeremiah. They've practiced it. They know what they're doing and everything. And during this whole season, Jeremiah doesn't know, but Conrad does, that their mother has terminal cancer and she's refusing treatment. So throughout this whole season, Jeremiah doesn't know all this. And he's wondering, wow, why does mom look sick? Why is all this happening? He decides enough is enough. And during that dance, he goes and takes her phone and starts looking through the messages, and it cuts away. It cuts away, and it shows Belly standing there all alone in front of the whole crowd. And basically, it's like, okay, what's going to happen? What's going on? And the whole time, I'm thinking, that guy Conrad better not step up out of that chair. He better not go up there and take Jeremiah's spot. I'm going to lose my mind if he goes up there. Guess what happened? He gets up. He gets up, goes over there, and starts doing the dance routine. And we're supposed to sit there and be happy for it. Go, yeah, that's awesome. Let's go get it. Woo! No, no chance. That's awful. Awful writing, awful characters. No, because while this is going on, Jeremiah's outside of the building crying and in tears over finding out that his mom is going to die within months. And she's over here reconnecting and almost kissing Conrad after the dance, while his brother, the girl he's with, is outside crying over the incoming death of his mother. Tell me how I'm supposed to cheer for those two after that. When Jeremiah has been the good guy, has done nothing wrong, has only supported her in everything, while Conrad, on the other hand, has only been backstabbing her, wishy-washy, going back and forth, telling her, I don't know if I can be with you, but I might want to be with you, maybe I'll be with you. It just doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. So after that, they get close to kissing, Belly and Conrad. At the end of the dance, they make it look like they're gonna kiss, and it was getting me going. Like, I was so mad at watching that. But it turns out they're not gonna. She's still with Jeremiah. It's not a big deal. So we're led to believe, okay, they figured it out. Not a big deal. We're gonna be alright. She's gonna stick with Jeremiah. This Conrad thing's over. No more worrying about it. And they cut to a shot on the beach where the whole summer, they're recapping the whole summer. And they're sitting there, and Conrad's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was a jerk. I'm sorry I was mean to you. I didn't mean to act that way. I'm sorry I led you on and then pushed you away, led you on. And she's like, oh, I get it. It's cool. But, it was still mean of you to do that. But it's all right. I understand. No problem. All is forgiven. And then they look at each other. And I'm thinking to myself, no. It's over. Don't. Just cut to black. Just cut to black. Don't even show anything more. And then they start leaning in. And boom. They kissed. And they're going at it. And I'm just like, no, dude. No. And that is the end. That's the end of the show. That's how they ended off. They ended off with still not knowing what's going on. Because technically she's in a relationship with Jeremiah. And then she's still making out with Conrad. And you're supposed to just go along with it. You're supposed to go, yeah, you go, girl. You do you, get it. When, dude, she is just something else. The character writing is abysmal. The plot writing is awful. Everything about this show is terrible. And all I've seen is good stuff about it. All I've seen is great reviews. Everybody loves this show. It's got an 8.1 on IMDb. On Amazon, which is where it's from, it's got 1,400 5-star reviews. It's just everywhere likes it. And I don't understand for a second why. Basically, that's all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get it off my chest on how much this show is just awful and how much I don't agree with anything anybody else says about this show. A lot of people like it.
I absolutely hated it, and it's one of the worst shows.
I have ever seen. All right. See you.